Good afternoon and welcome back to the Perkins Garage's YouTube channel for a Ford Puma ST Line X walk around video. But before we get started, if you'd be kind enough to hit on the subscribe button and join the other 845 YouTube subscribers, that would mean you're never going to miss a minute of our content ever again. This here is a Desert Island Blue Ford Puma ST Line X featuring the 1 litre EcoBoost engine producing 125 PS of power. That 125 PS of power is then transmitted through the front wheels to a 6-speed manual gearbox. This vehicle is actually an MHEV, so it's a mild hybrid electrical vehicle. What that means for you is there's no plugging in, there's no waiting for it to charge. You simply get in it, drive it like any other normal vehicle and get some very good MPG out the back of it. So this vehicle is registered on a 2021 registration, meaning we're taking Ford warranty with us till June 2024. The vehicle itself is on just over 13,000 miles, but like always, I'll get the exact number on the dash in a moment. So sit pretty and let me walk you around this beautiful Desert Island Blue ST Line X Puma. Like always, near side front is the first port of call, and this is the remote central locking for this vehicle. A click on the unlock button will wake up the daytime running lamps. Daytime running lamps give you the ultimate visibility no matter the lighting condition, making sure you're always going to be seen on the roads. A quick disclaimer, they could be flashing in your video simply because the frequency in which my camera records at. But let me assure you, they're not flashing in real life if they were to be flashing in your video. Anywho, inside those beautiful headlamps are not only the daytime running lights, but there are the LED headlights. Below we also have LED front fog lights, and we have a beautiful gloss black grille on this one. This Puma features a lovely driver assistance pack, and that includes a spec called pre-collision assist. So that little dull bit in the bumper there is a front facing radar responsible for some of the driver assistance pack, which I shall cover in the entirety once we're inside the car. Moving around now, these are my favourites. My favourite 19-inch machine cut alloy wheels. They're the low profile tyres. You have the nice silver cut face with it's like a matte black just behind. They really do look fantastic, and just between there you can see the silver painted brake calipers. These are fitted with Goodyear tyres as standard, and you can see just how much tread they have left on them there. Moving north now, we have some beautiful ST line badging on front wings. And now it's time to look into the windscreen. This vehicle has a lot of sensors. To begin with, that is a light sensor. So as the sun goes down and the moon comes up, your lights will come on automatically. Furthermore, at the top of the windscreen there, I might have to get flat onto it again, we have that long one at the front there, which is a traffic speed sign recognition camera. So this can work in accordance with the intelligent speed limiter. So as you go past a speed sign, it will change your limiter in accordance to the speed sign. To the top left is a light sensor, that is for the auto headlights, and top right is a rain sensor. So when it starts raining, you guessed it, your wipers are going to wipe automatically. What a world we live in, isn't that lovely? Let's start to make ourselves around the rest of the Puma now. We have beautiful rear privacy glass, and that really does aid to the two-way colour scheme of this vehicle with the matte black wheels and the black windows at the back. This looks the business. So at this stage of the video, I take a step back and I try and give you a nice body assessment. So I'm just going to gently rock the camera to and fro and hopefully show you just how beautiful all the body panels are. Like so. And then we can link that to the offside rear wheel, like so. This vehicle is fitted with rear drums, for those of you who are interested. Rear drums are ultra efficient and very low maintenance, meaning you will not have to do anything to them for a very long time, as they are self-adjustable. Coming around the vehicle now, we have rear parking sensors on that lip there, so that will give you a rear parking pilot. We'll have a look inside the boot in just a second, but we'll cover that in a minute. So on the left hand side, we're going to give it the exact same shimmy on down, hopefully showing you just how beautiful all the body panels are, or I'm just going to make you feel sick, either or. So if that happens, I do apologise. Then we can show you the near side rear wheel and follow that all the way down to the near side front. So that is 4 out of 4 Goodyear tyres. Okay, so progressing the video, we've done the exterior. Let's have a look inside the back. Before we do, I'm a big fan of black badging. Black Puma badging, lovely. Again, that colour scheme. Rear glass, black badging, desert island blue. What a lovely colourway. So this is the boot inside this beautiful Mhev Puma. First bit of spec, a 12 volt socket on the right hand side. Maybe you've had a 12 volt cool box and you're going on an adventure for the day and you want your sandwiches to be nice and cool. That'll be a great use for that. Anyway, this is a multi-height floor system. So that was in its lowest position. You can pull it up, clip it in a higher position. So if you are loading heavier objects, it gives you a minimal distance to bend down to place it on the floor. In addition to that, when you pop the rear seat down, it gives you a nice flat entry all the way through. Maybe you needed to carry a long bit of wood, or you were going to put a baby-sized canoe or some skis or something like that. Anyway, you get the gist. But underneath here, you can pop this up into this section, and under there is what's called a Ford Puma Mega Box. So effectively, it's like a bathtub. We have a 70 kilo capacity in here, and it's like a bathtub because we have a drain plug at the bottom. So if you've gone on your adventure with your lovely 12 volt cool box and you've got muddy boots and wellies, or maybe a muddy dog, pop the dog in here and hose them off, clean it all up, there we go. And once you're done, just pull out the drain plug. Well, you know, possibilities are endless. Or maybe you keep your shopping in there. Who knows? That is the boot of this beautiful Puma. Worth noting, the Tornado cover is built into the rear windscreen. Closing the boot now, let's have a look inside the vehicle. Let's talk some more spec. So let's put the seat up to begin with. One-handed, nice and easy. We love that. ST Line X interior, half leather, half cloth, defined by some beautiful red stitching. We have two ISO fixings on this vehicle, so that's the near side rear and also the offside rear. If people didn't clean their boots in your mega box, we need floor mats to keep your carpet nice and protected, so we have the fitted Puma floor mats there as well. That's the rear. Let's have a look inside the front, shall we? Great idea. So on the driver's door card, we have this lovely soft touch leather. Actually, it's really nice. Yeah, look at that, lovely. Soft touch on the armrest as well. Oh, I do say. 4 electric window controls with window locking and folding mirror function can be found on this cluster. Don't ask me why it's not focusing. There we are. Mirrors, windows and mirror controls all found there, with interior locking found just next to the door handle. Spinning the camera around once more to look at the driver and passenger seat. This vehicle is fitted with the winter pack, which means both of these seats are heated. So in the colder months, if you do struggle with a cold bottom, you can warm that up, no problem. Around there, these are manually controlled seats. We have a rear tilt, we have a height, we have a front tilt, and also at the front there is your forward and backwards adjustment. I'm going to jump inside the vehicle now. You may hear a bit of distortion on my microphone, so please just bear with me for a moment. Okay, now we're inside of it. Oh my god, where's the dashboard gone? We've got a digital dash in here. The exact mileage on this vehicle is 13,310.5. With your foot on the clutch pedal, the engine start stop button will go green. Click that once and that will turn the engine on. That is wonderful, and that then exposes this beautiful digital dashboard. So to begin the interior tours, I'm going to give you a quick guide round what you're looking at. But to begin with, before we get into zooming, this vehicle comes with some beautiful drive modes. We have a normal, an eco, and we can go into slippery. We have a sport mode, a trail, and back to normal. But any screen you put it on, like so, is going to give you a different ambiance. So in eco, it goes to a lovely bluey colour. You know, you're driving a hybrid after all. Eco car. So this is the display. To begin, the left hand side is a digital speedo, and furthest left is a coolant temperature sensor. In the middle we have a little controllable bit I'm going to be using the arrows on the right hand side of the steering wheel with. So that includes graphs such as fuel economy, we have your tyre pressures on there, we have individual trip computers, we have a hybrid gauge and tyre pressures. I'll just click on the menu button, and then we get into the main menu. So there you can select your screens, select your audio and navigation preferences. The phone is referring to a Bluetooth connected phone, and then we can look at the settings, because in settings I would like to show you the driver assistance pack, and that includes wrong way alert, driver alert, lane keeping system, pre-collision assist, a speed limiter, and rear park pilot, and the traffic signs is found at the bottom. So please note we have a lovely 5 miles per hour sign on our gate, and that has been read bottom left. If I come out of there once more, we can come down to vehicle, because in vehicle is your settings for your auto high beam. We have your locks in there, we have your mirrors which are auto folding, all live passenger, loads of stuff in there. This is amazing. Wipers, rain sensing, chimes. This is I like this. This is nice. Anyway, so I'm getting a bit obsessive by this digital dash, so let me continue. Right hand side is an RPM gauge, and furthest right is your fuel gauge. So a little fuel gauge on the right hand side with a digital readout at the bottom. So that is a tour around the digital driver display. Again, I was using the return, the arrows, menu button on the right hand side to control that. We have a voice command button, a pickup phone, a decline phone call, a previous and next song function. On the left hand side is where you'll find all the controls for your cruise control. So if you're not using cruise control already, start using it. It is fantastic for your fuel consumption. It eliminates unnecessary revving of the engine, so it keeps your engine at a constant, and it's going to be saving you on fuel. But it's fantastic for MPG purposes. Just below it we have a volume down, volume up, and also a mute button. I want to tell you as well, we do have the lane assist on the, or lane keeping system, on the end of the indicator stalk. So with that button there, you can quickly enable or disable that system altogether. Progressing now into the central reservation, if that's the word, central column, whatever you'd like to call it. We have the drive mode button. We have a button to turn on and off the turn off the traction control, and a button to turn off the automated stop start. This is the controls for the 6-speed manual gearbox. Very positive sensation, goes into gear just lovely. How am I going to charge my phone, you ask me? Well, I give you some different options. A wireless charge pad, so if your phone supports wireless charging, place it down there, it shall charge it wirelessly. If not, we have a USB-A port, and the USB-A port will deliver you 2.1 amps of charging, nice and fast. And if you had another cool box, you're being greedy with your cool boxes now, you need another 12-volt socket. Or maybe you had a TomTom, although we do have lovely forward navigation. Some old boys like a TomTom. I'm not going to lie to you, that's fine. Anyway, enough of that. These are the controls for the heating, ventilation and air conditioning. Fan speed is found to the left, with temperature rocker to the right, also on and off. I mentioned we have the winter pack, so that is 2 heated front seats, a heated steering wheel, and like always on a Ford is the electronically heated front windscreen. So that is ideal for the winter months approaching, defrosting the windscreen nice and quickly. Up here we have different demist functions alongside the automatic. We have different flows of vents in the middle there. We have recirculation, air conditioning and max air conditioning found beneath it. I'm definitely going to turn my seat off as it feels like I've got a warm bottom. Okay, this here is the infotainment screen on the vehicle, otherwise known as a Sync 3.4 module. This is because we have the dark blue band at the bottom. Very beautifully designed. Audio, bottom left, different sources such as AM, FM, DAB and your Bluetooth audio. We can go into phone, where you can add your phone via Bluetooth wirelessly. Then we're into your navigation. Let me give you a quick example. Click the search box, wait for the keyboard. You would like to come to Perkins to look at this beautiful Puma, Charlie Mike, 77-6 Sierra Alpha. See how responsive that was? Click the search box, and that will navigate you a route straight here to Perkins Garages. Don't forget, if you click start, you can have the directions appear in front of you, keeping your eyes firmly planted straight. So that's that. In addition, I just wanted to show you when you pop the vehicle into reverse, it activates the rear parking sensors or rear park pilot, which will give you a little colour band to let you know how close you are to the object, and also an audible beep that shall increase in frequency as you get closer to the object. back into neutral. Yeah, perfect. This actually has a B&O sound system, Bang & Olufsen sound system, the top of the range on the Ford range. So if you go on to this button here, this is where you can control your B&O sound system. So for the top of my head, that is 675 watts of audible power through 10 speakers around the vehicle. So if you're into your music, this is it. It's amazing. I have it in my vehicle. It sounds incredible. So that is a bit about that. We also have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, so whichever software you have on your mobile phone. Plug it in using that USB-A port I previously showed you, and it shall mirror your phone onto this screen. What are the advantages of that, here you ask? Well, A, it's going to charge your phone, but you know, we've got other charging parameters anyway. But B, it's going to make your hands free, or your phone completely hands free, because then you can push on the voice command button on the steering wheel, activate your voice assistant on your mobile device, and ask it to do anything you like. So for example, I use iPhone, so I get the benefit of Siri. I can click my voice command button and ask Siri to do, well, pretty much anything I want it to do, really, whether that's make phone calls, send audible text messages, set navigation, what's the weather going to be like next Thursday, have England lost the football, anything you like, but it keeps your hands off your phone whilst you're driving, but still managing to give you the information you need. So it's a very good point indeed. So I think I've covered a lot on this video without boring you too much, I hope. If you did have any other questions, please do give me a call, 01376 550 899. Thanks for subscribing, liking, and leaving us a lovely comment below. We'll speak to you very soon. Bye bye for now.